Three titans are about to clash at the box office this July: dinosaurs, superheroes, and Marvel's first family. But only one can win the month at the box office. So here's the big question. Who is it going to be? Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to discuss the potential box office winner of July among the three blockbusters. So let's get started. Now, I know most of the people would want to watch all three movies in cinemas, but due to financial issues, it is not very practical, and I totally understand it. And not to mention, I'm too a part of this. Now, who will people choose and why? Let's dive into it, discussing the strengths and weaknesses of every movie, and then at the end, I will also give my own predictions. So without further delay, let's get started. First up, we've got Jurassic World Rebirth.
If we get this DNA, millions of lives are saved. We found it?
No. It found us.
Releasing July 2nd, right before the July 4th holiday weekend. Perfect timing, right? And let's be honest, this franchise is a juggernaut. Jurassic World isn't just a movie series, it's a cultural phenomenon. From kids who grew up on the OG 90s classics to newer fans who love the action-packed modern entries, there's no denying the brand power here. Even now, Jurassic Park holds a special kind of magic. That iconic T-Rex roar, the John Williams score, the sense of awe, it's all still etched in our memory. So when people hear there's a new installment, the nostalgia alone is often enough to get people in cinemas. But there's more to it this time. Scarlett Johansson and Mahershala Ali leading the cast? That's a big swing. Scarlett brings her Marvel fan base, and Mahershala has Oscar clout. Their involvement gives the franchise a fresh face and a boost of credibility and possibly a more mature tone. But here's the problem. The last two entries, Fallen Kingdom and Dominion, left fans divided. Fallen Kingdom went into full horror with the mansion finale, and Dominion tried to mix dinosaurs with global espionage, and the result? Mixed reviews and a ton of audience fatigue. Despite big box office numbers, many fans walked out saying, "That just didn't feel like Jurassic Park." Now, looking at the Rebirth trailer, I'll be honest, it looks pretty cool on the surface. The whole idea of exploring this hidden island where Jurassic Park's original experiments continued, that's actually a solid concept. It's got mystery, tension, and a chance to explore the science gone wrong themes that made the original Jurassic Park so iconic. And let's not forget that underwater T-Rex scene. I mean, wow. Visually, it's one of the most stunning shots we've seen in the franchise so far. Massive scale, gorgeous CGI, it genuinely gave me goosebumps. But here's where I felt a little off. It almost seems like it's shaping up to be a high-octane adventure film first, with dinosaurs added more for spectacle than substance. The trailer gives strong Indiana Jones meets Monster Hunter vibes. Trekking through jungles, solving mysteries, dodging traps, and then, oh yeah, here's a genetically modified raptor for the chase scene. And that's where I think the heart of Jurassic is getting lost. The original Jurassic Park didn't treat dinosaurs like just another action set piece. They were the main event, majestic, terrifying, and awe-inspiring. There was a constant underlying fear, we're not supposed to be here. It made you feel like you were trespassing in nature's forgotten kingdom. But now, it feels like we're turning them into glorified background creatures, set dressing for some sci-fi adventure thriller. And if that's the direction Rebirth goes, then I think we're losing the philosophical and emotional core of the series. Of course, this is just based on the trailer, so maybe the full film will surprise us. But right now, it's looking more like a popcorn thrill ride than a Jurassic comeback. So people wanting to watch Jurassic World must have this in their mind. Next up, we've got Superman.
No matter what you do to me, Luther, your plan won't work.
I'm as human as anyone. And that's my greatest strength.
Releasing July 11th, and let's just say it straight, this movie might carry more pressure than any other film this summer, because it's not just a reboot, it's the launch pad for James Gunn's entire new DC universe. That means everyone will be watching, Superman isn't just another superhero, he's the superhero, the original icon. He's truth, justice, hope, and honestly, DC's best shot at redemption after years of cinematic chaos. From Henry Cavill's exit to the collapse of the Snyderverse, fans have been left confused, divided, and frankly, tired. But here's where this movie could change everything. James Gunn is writing and directing, and say what you will about his style, but the man knows how to blend heart with spectacle. Guardians of the Galaxy, Peacemaker, even the Suicide Squad, love them or not, they've all had personality and emotional depth. If Gunn can bring that same touch to Superman, this could be something special. Then there's David Corenswet stepping into the cape. He looks the part, sure, but can he carry the gravitas? Can he make us feel like Superman is back? Not just flying around, but inspiring people again? From the trailer, things look promising. The cinematography has weight. The tone feels balanced, not too dark, not too goofy, and it seems like they're finally leaning into what Superman should represent. Hope, not just destruction. The Daily Planet newsroom, Smallville flashbacks, emotional stakes, it's all there. But here's my hesitation. There's a lot of setup packed into this one movie. You've got Lex Luthor, Mr. Terrific, Green Lantern, Hawkgirl, Ultraman, Metamorpho, and many more. Superman's new moral code and the entire DCU roadmap riding on his shoulders. That's a ton of world building for a character who deserves a focused, grounded return. And while the trailer is polished, it also feels a bit safe. No real wow moment, no emotional gut punch, no scene that made me go, yes, that's MY Superman. And in a crowded July sandwich between Jurassic World and Fantastic Four, being pretty good might not be enough. This film needs to connect, not just perform. Because let's face it, if this one doesn't work, DC's entire plan could fall apart before it even starts. That's how high the stakes are. So to everyone planning to see Superman, keep this in mind. This isn't just another superhero reboot. This is the DC universe hitting the reset button. And if Gunn nails it, this could be the comeback DC fans have been waiting for. But if he doesn't, well, it's going to be a long road ahead. And one thing that no one can ignore is the DC fandom itself, which might just be the most divided fandom right now. Even more than Star Wars, and that's something. Every new announcement regarding anything DC is met with Snyder fans versus Gunn fans in the comment sections. A few days earlier, I saw a post on X by a Snyder fan demanding other Snyder fans to boycott the movie. Most of the people criticized the post, and even Gunn ruled it out, saying, "But still, it is a factor that DCU executives must be thinking about." And yes, one more thing, a comic-accurate Superman with trunks and inspiring heroic theme might be a dream for comic geeks, but general audiences who witnessed a serious and dark take on Superman in Man of Steel are finding it cheesy and childish, so that is also something. And finally, we've got Fantastic Four.
Famous around the world, please welcome the Fantastic Four. Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, Human Torch,
I love you, Johnny!
and The Thing.
Hey, what time is it? Say the thing.
That's not really something I say.
It's clobbering time.
That's just in the cartoon.
Releasing
late for
July
Sunday.
25th, it's the last big hitter of the month, and it just might be Marvel's most important movie since Endgame. Why? Because this isn't just another Marvel movie. It's the introduction of the first family into the MCU, the original Marvel superheroes, the characters who started it all back in the comics. But here's the thing, while the comics have always treated the Fantastic Four as a cornerstone of Marvel lore, their cinematic history has been, let's say, less than fantastic. We've had 3 tries already. The 2005 version was light and cheesy, but had its charm. The 2007 sequel, instantly forgettable. And then there was Boynton. The 2015 reboot, grim, grounded, and a complete disaster. Critics panned it, audiences hated it. Even the cast seemed like they didn't want to be there. So yeah, Marvel Studios has a lot of baggage to clean up here, but this time there's real hope. The cast, top tier. Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards, Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm, Joseph Quinn as Johnny, and Eben Moss-Bachrach as Ben Grimm. That's an all-star lineup with both range and charisma. And directed by Matt Shakman, the guy Behind WandaVision, this movie might finally give the Fantastic Four the tone they deserve. Emotional, weird, a little sci-fi, a little family drama. And from what we've heard so far, retro-futuristic world, multiversal implications, Doctor Doom tease, this could be Marvel getting creative again, taking risks, leaning into imagination instead of formulas. It will surely work out right. Here's where I'm cautious. Marvel's recent track record has been shaky. A lot of Phase 4 and Phase 5 projects have either underperformed or divided fans. Even Thunderbolts, despite being a critical success, underperformed at the box office. There's growing fatigue. People are no longer blindly showing up just because there's a Marvel logo at the front. And with Fantastic Four arriving after Jurassic World and Superman, it's already walking into an exhausted marketplace. And here's another thing. Some fans are worried Marvel might go too safe or too weird, too jokey or too disconnected. The tone of this movie needs to be just right, grounded in emotion, but still cosmic and adventurous. Because if this movie doesn't land, Marvel loses the cornerstone of its future multiversal plans. And yes, comic geeks are hyped, truly. But general audiences, they barely know these characters. They don't have the attachment that fans have for, say, Iron Man or Spidey. So the movie has to build that love from scratch and do it fast. One last point, the buzz around Doom. Everyone's expecting Doctor Doom to appear, tease, or even headline the MCU's next big saga. But if Marvel plays it too cautiously and saves him for later, fans might walk away disappointed. The stakes are high, not just for the movie, but for the entire Marvel roadmap post-Kang. So to everyone looking at Fantastic Four as the end of July winner, here's what to keep in mind. This could be Marvel's fresh start, or another case of maybe next time. If it sticks the landing, Fantastic Four could be the surprise hit that ends July on a high note. But if it doesn't, it might just prove that even Marvel isn't bulletproof anymore. Now, whose I think is going to win in terms of box office success? I think the most successful of these three will be Superman. To be honest, having a movie named Superman is enough to get cinemas full. Those people who will come to cinemas without a plan just to have a fun time will see the poster burnt and say, oh cool, a Superman movie, let's watch it. It's as simple as that. They don't care about the weight this movie carries on its shoulders or whether it's another reboot. They are just familiar with the character, more or less knows his background, and will expect a fun time watching superhero action. Gunn has also done good marketing, and one more thing, we are not really sure who's the villain in the movie. Nowadays, when trailers easily reveal most of the movie, the Superman trailers have been heavily focused on the theme and background universe that we don't actually know much about the story, and this is a good thing. It keeps suspense and prompts people to watch the movie. This is why I think, despite all the issues and problems, Superman will stand on top when the dust settles. After that, I believe Fantastic Four will come in second spot. Marvel's first family coming to the MCU is no small deal by any accounts, but when it is competing with Superman, and carrying weight of the recent track record of Marvel, it does make the case difficult for Fantastic Four. At last place comes Jurassic World Rebirth. Now remember, by no account, I am saying that the movie will flop. I am simply saying that it will not be as successful as the other two. The reason is simple. Superman is the start of a new universe, and Fantastic Four is not only the long-awaited introduction of the team in the MCU, but will also step directly into Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars. While on the other hand, Jurassic World Rebirth is just another movie in the franchise, so when people have to choose, they may not consider it as a top priority. Now, personally, I wish all three will be massive successes and we get another Barbenheimer. So there you have it. Three cinematic giants battling for box office supremacy this July. Jurassic World Rebirth is banking on nostalgia, star power, and blockbuster spectacle. Superman is carrying the weight of an entire cinematic universe on its shoulders. And Fantastic Four is Marvel's big swing to rebuild trust and reignite excitement. But here's the truth. Each film has something to prove. Whether it's redeeming a tired franchise, rebooting a cultural icon, or introducing new heroes into a fatigued universe, none of these movies can afford to be just okay. So who's going to win the month? That's the question. Not just in terms of box office numbers, but in audience hearts. The real winner will be the movie that doesn't just sell tickets, but makes people believe again. The magic of movies, in heroes, in dinosaurs, in something bigger than just the screen. Now it's your turn. Drop a comment. Who do you think will dominate July, Jurassic, Superman, or Fantastic Four? Like if you love deep dives like this, and don't forget to subscribe for more cinematic face-offs, reviews, and predictions. Thanks for watching, and remember, no matter who wins but the box office, we, the audience, win when the movies are worth watching.